Oh my god, the giants are here and they scared off Logan.
No, Logan, don't go!
no.
Don't leave us! We can't handle these giants alone. Well, I guess we're gonna have to do so anyway. Welcome back to Super Mario Brothers 3. In this part, we go to everyone's favorite world in the entire game, Giant Land.
Hammer.
Hammer time already?
These
Okay.
are special houses.
Pick a box. Its contents will help you on your way.
And look what we got.
Tanuki suit.
Yay!
Damn.
Tanuki suit.
That was fast.
I'm not gonna use it yet though.
Okay, yeah, treasure it because that's one of the rare power-ups. Use a P-wing instead, or you can use a star. That works too.
I don't use P-wings unless I
Look
really
at the
need them.
giant.
really?
Welcome to Giant World.
Or actually,
Oh, wow.
Okay, I realized the mistake I made there, so I gotta go back a little bit. And dang it, it's not there.
It's not. I don't. Oh, you expecting the Koopa to respawn?
Yeah, I don't think enemies respawn if you kill them with the star.
Oh,
no, I don't
well,
think so.
that's a shame.
But yes,
That's okay. I'm not gonna kill myself
there it
over
is.
it.
But yes,
What
look.
were you missing out on anyway?
Just a mushroom.
Ah, okay.
But yes, look at all these giants. In fact, Matt, would you call these titans?
Sure. I was going to do a joke, but apparently nobody wants me to do it.
I
Well, it's not that we
I
didn't
just
want you to
wanted
do the joke. We just wanted you to do it in a
we
Mario
just wanted to
voice.
give you a little flair to it. Like everyone's sung the song naturally before. It's just how many of you has tried to sing the song in a Mario or Luigi voice?
I can't.
I think.
Well, if I
yeah,
get
to be
if I had
fair,
a lyric sheet on me, I probably could.
I don't think it's just a matter of the lyric sheet. It's just a matter of, I think, and I gotta understand where he's coming from. I think the accent might impair his lyrical flow.
That's fair. Though I guess in all fairness, you also have to. It also does make me wonder how many what's the word? How many lessons did Martinet have to go through to learn a lick of Japanese in order to speak as Mario in Japanese in some of those commercials? Because I still remember, like, as early as with Paper Mario, or Mario Stories, it's called in Japan, he literally did narrate that entire monologue for the commercial, and I mean, he did a pretty good job as far as I'm concerned.
Not only Japanese, but Spanish too.
Oh, that's right, he did speak in Spanish for a commercial. I just don't remember where.
And
Yeah,
from
it's
what
like
I
he
heard,
did-
I hear he's pretty fluent in Spanish alone now.
Oh,
And
nice.
he's Marioing. As he...
Yep.
Like for conventions and stuff, he actually goes to Spanish conventions too.
Ooh. Well,
What I
that's
find
convenient.
ironic is that, is like we mentioned it before. Yeah, like he knows a bit of Japanese. He's very fluent in English. He knows a bit of Japanese. He's very fluent in Spanish. But the most ironic thing is he doesn't really know that much Italian.
How ironic.
My life is a lie.
Oh yeah, so now we're introduced to these assholes, the Sledge Brothers. They're essentially the Hammer Brothers' bigger brother, and they're just as fat.
If they jump and hit the ground, they'll stun Mario.
Because of course they gotta do that. They gotta prove that they're the fat brother.
Its contents will help you on your way.
Okay. I'm not gonna find any dead hearts in here, am I?
Not
just
hearts.
I can only imagine what he does hide in there. That would
Actually,
justify this creepy accent.
I was
That
about
is
to
the
say-
first time I ever successfully killed one without getting hit.
How the hell did you not get? It looked like that hammer should have hit you.
I know, that one too, right
Yeah.
there.
But actually, just going back to the
hate-
hard thing, it actually, yeah, just going back to the hard thing, it does remind me of one line from Brave and the Bold where Batman's in that alternate universe and he sees like the evil Blue Beetle. It's like, I'll show them. I have the heart of a true hero. I keep it in a jar in the back of my closet.
Jesus Christ. Brave and the Bold, say what you will about it, it's had its weird moments.
Oh, I love Brave and the
I
Bold.
mean-
Like, I still need to check out that Brave and the Bold Scooby crossover movie.
I did watch that. It's actually not too bad, though. The first third of it did seem a bit too pandering.
Pandering in
Braven,
what sense?
one thing about Braven.
Too soon.
They brought in a whole bunch of the characters from the show and didn't do that much interesting with them.
Stupid ceiling.
Which,
Yeah, sorry
which
for
when you stop and
interrupting
think
you
about it,
for a
what
No, that's fine.
I mean, well, anyway, what I was going to say, like, when you stop and think about it, that was very faithful to its time, to the time it's parodying. Like, there are all these characters. You think they mean much in the matter of the scheme of things, but really they're just stand-ins. And then, honestly, I would say right around the second half, like the second third of it, where, actually, I won't say the rest of it because I think it's a decent enough movie to watch. It's pretty fun,
Alrighty.
Yeah.
especially if you have watched a fair share of Brave and the Bold.
Mid-castle.
I mean, hell, they brought in most, if not all, of the original VAs, including the great, the awesome John DiMaggio as Aquaman.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh,
And actually-
candles! Nope.
Yeah. And actually,
Nope.
if I could just
And he
go
does
back
have
to
a fair
what,
bit to do in the movie, so
and I was about to say, just going back to Matt real quick. Yeah, I still can't believe that Supernatural of all things is crossing over with Scooby Doo.
who?
Supernatural. It's a show on
God.
the CW.
It kind of makes sense considering Supernatural's content, but even then, it's still weird.
Like, how are they crossing over? Like, is it good? Like, actually, now
Well,
that I think
from
about
what
what
I've
even is this? What even is Supernatural? whatever the
Actually,
show is
before I
here.
answer that question, Matt, would you like to explain the show?
Supernatural is basically it's about
Yep, you can kill with fire too.
it's kind of like an X-Files like comedy where these two brothers hunt down kind of demons and creatures and all that. But they have
Oh, guys!
What's up?
What's up?
This is a blind part right here. I didn't know this existed until the time of recording this.
Oh, really? Well, what?
Oh, this here.
Right here.
Huh.
Yeah, this was blind. I just thought, oh wow, this is so cool.
Well, hey, it's a good thing you brought in the frog suit.
Money.
Anyway,
back to
what was it you
Supernatural.
were saying earlier about Supernatural, Matt?
yeah, so it's about two brothers that basically sorry.
Go ahead.
Oh, no,
about
he was
two
responding to what
brothers,
Cele did.
Yeah, no, I was trying to clear my throat. It's about two brothers that pretty much just kind of solve crimes that are supernatural based and all that, which is why it's called Supernatural.
Okay. That does.
so-
You know what? In context, that does sound an awful lot like a more edgier Scooby-Doo.
Yeah, and except it is kind of a comedic X-Files in a way.
Oh.
Yeah, and
Actually, I should ask though. Is it a live-action show or is it
Live
animated?
Yeah, it's live action.
Okay, so and if it's crossing over with Scooby-Doo, how's that gonna work?
It's gonna be animated. Like from the one trailer I saw of it, they
I
somehow
still
get
gotta
zapped
start at the
into-
frog suit.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I still crack up every time I see Mario with the frog suit leaving the level. Just
Yeah, I know.
just like
But yeah, it's gonna be animated. Basically, the explanation is that they somehow get zapped into the TV and they get transported to the Scooby universe.
oh, okay. Do you think that works in that context?
I haven't seen the show, so I can't say for certain.
Well, Matt, what about you? Do you think it works in context?
yes, there is a character who can transport them into
Yep,
TV
that's what
shows.
happens when he hits the ground when you're on it.
Oh,
How did that
jeez.
hammer not hurt you?
Seriously. It's like those hammers are playing with you. See, like it just phases through you just to lower your defenses, and then they throw another one that actually is supposed to hit you, and it does.
Here we go.
But yeah, anyway,
Screw you and your mind tricks.
yeah, it does work because there is a character who likes to send them into TV shows. I forgot which character it was. That he could play a part in it. In fact, he probably will.
Okay.
Do-do.
So on that note, we're still in Giant Land, and I guess we could go into the whole how much of an impact that this level made within Mario's history, because like it was when you stop to think about, considering the kinds of games the NES had, this is the first game that actually did something like this, and it was pretty interesting. And then they kind of
And then there's oh wait, not yet.
Eddie
The
died
whole
now.
world just turned around.
Yep, they're homing.
Oh, it's homing Homer.
Oh!
Horming
so-
torpedoes.
God damn it.
It's so weird because post rendering it doesn't look like they're glowing like
Who
they should,
needs
I couldn't tell.
legs when you can have arms like these?
Gotcha. Sorry, I was saying gotcha to something else.
Ah, gotcha. Okay, yep, gotcha. Anyway, now I'm suddenly thinking back to our live playthrough of Mega Man X, where I was fighting Vile, and he jumps around so much, and the homing torpedo,
Here we go again.
bless his heart, was
remember
chasing him
that.
down throughout the entire thing.
I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you.
Gaming. Those are just one of those magical moments you can experience in old school gaming.
Oh my god, that just reminded me of ASDF. You know what I hate more? Child murders. I'm gonna get you!
Oh.
Aw.
Aw.
That one's ready to go swimming.
Private
Star has
Private Starship,
Star has
reporting
that.
for duty.
I don't know what I was gonna say there. Star has a ha. Oh, this is another one I kind of dislike.
Whoop. Ba-da-doo.
Watch this. Oh, I didn't do it. Okay.
Where are we watching?
Here we
I
go.
mean-
Watch. And goodbye. Goodbye.
Yeah, Mario, he's dead. You can go on now.
I want to make sure he's double dead.
You can't. You
He
can't.
won't only be dead, he'll be double dead.
How do you double die? How do you double die a double kill on Dry Bones? They're already. Well,
Shortcut.
actually, now that you think about it, there is a way you can technically double kill a Dry Bones with a star.
Mm-hmm. Not only that, I was also gonna say, can't you technically do that with a Dry Bowser?
Oh god, we're in Celeste again. Run!
Oh, jeez. Well, actually, I don't remember. Well, you know what? Actually, now that I think about it, yeah, Celeste did technically have those blocks where you pretty much had them.
Oh yeah, that's right. It did.
And in the same level as the Mario Bros. 3 reference.
Oh yeah, the Easter egg. Yeah. Assuming this gets released before or afterwards, we are doing a live playthrough of Celeste, and we're actually not too far from finishing it off. It's just that a snafu happened, and well, not all of them are going to be live parts. I'll tell you that much.
Yeah, we'll just leave it at that.
Right.
Don't know why I'm saying that
and-
since
and-
I wasn't in it.
Yeah, why
I just
are you
realized that
saying
Piranha
that?
Plant
We
was
didn't invite
synced with the
you.
music. Did you guys see that?
I didn't see it. What was it?
Piranha Plant was synced with the music.
Oh, nice. Piranha Plant knows his grooves.
Watch this.
All that for... Oh, wow. Triple digits.
Now, if I had a Tanuki suit or a leaf, I could have gotten up there and gotten a Tanuki suit,
A freebie, pretty much.
or something like that.
Well, actually, not that it matters much, because technically, whenever
Oh, come on!
whenever you grab a... God. So are we running off of the logic that these are all, like, all the boom booms we fight are different, or if is it the exact same boom boom?
I like
I
to
don't
run
know.
under the
I mean,
logic
the only one that was different was the one. The only
for
one
the-
that was different was the one in World 2.
That's
I
true,
was
because
about-
technically that one had wings.
I was about to say, for the sake of my running
What?
gag, I like to imagine it's the same one, but he's just like a really tenacious one. It's kind of like Junior Trooper from the first Paper Mario.
Yeah. What a tenacious little bastard.
Oh look, normal sized Goombas and Koopa
I
Troopas.
do apologize
Koopa-
about that sound,
Koopa-
by the way.
Koopa
That is my text tone.
That's
Okay,
okay.
I
I
was
didn't
wondering
hear.
what that
I didn't
was.
hear it.
He's probably gonna fix it in
But
post.
and yes, ladies and gentlemen, it's true. This level did technically inspire the Mario 64 level,
Ah.
Tiny Huge Island. I mean, if jumping through
Yeah.
doors wasn't immediately giveaway,
Yep. I chose not to go back through.
that's you're scared of the giant enemies.
Yep.
What a sick.
These are much easier to get through.
They're not
They
even.
make me wet
I
myself.
guess so. Then
Ah,
again, at the same
It threw me off.
time though, Cele, they're much bigger targets.
You threw off my groove.
I'm sorry, but you threw off the Mario's groove.
Sorry.
Actually, now I imagine that scene of the old man being thrown
Pick a
off.
box.
But
Its
instead
contents
it's-
will help you on your way.
I just
Another
imagine that.
Tanuki suit.
I just imagine that scene, but the sound clip is like the sound clip of like Mario just like flying out of a cannon.
Yeah, and I'm so terribly sorry, ladies and gentlemen, for that terrible, terrible Patrick Warburton impression.
Well, that's who you were supposed to be.
Rar.
That's what I was trying to be.
Rar.
It's just I forgot how he. Oh, yeah, that's right. This one's a dinosaur.
Rar.
I guess it was bad because I couldn't even identify as to who it was.
Yeah,
This one isn't that bad.
honestly, these schmucks could do a better Patrick Warburton impression than I ever could.
Well, you see, it all has to do with the timbre. I'm not sure if mine's any better.
I don't understand why the coins look different on the airship.
Actually, no.
What is it like a different? Is it like a different coloring, or do they not like rotate?
It doesn't. They don't rotate,
I-
and they're kind of oblique as opposed to round, perfectly round.
I think they do it that way just to save on, because well, technically this entire area is scrolling anyway, so they're just trying to save on. They're probably saving on frames or performance and all
Yeah.
that stuff.
Actually, I
That's
just
my
wanna-
justification anyway.
Ah,
You
no, I
jumped
knew
right
that
into
wasn't a good idea.
Wop wop.
Well, just going back to Warburton impressions, so something I think Sis might be interested in. You know my friend Pedro that's helping you with your machinima?
Pedro?
Uh-huh. Ask him to do his Warburn impression. It's practically spot on.
Oh, jeez.
It sounded like you said Pedra, so I got kind of thrown off there.
Yeah, it was.
Let me
I
get
did
it.
say Petra.
No!
And
nice.
never mind. That mushroom had second opinions on leaving you, and then just he can't live without you.
This is where it gets kind of difficult. You're like, okay, do I go now? Is there floor? Is there floor? Yes, there's floor.
Okay, good.
There's
Oh,
floor
thank
below.
God. That right there is pretty much a leap of faith.
Yep.
Or fall of fate in this case.
Well, same
That too.
same principle.
Oh, this is a nightmare. Look at this.
Ugh. Well, that's
Looks
not
it.
too terrible. Like honestly, you probably could find worse than a Mario Maker level, but that is like
Yeah.
that is the bad thing about like these
Oh,
airship
real
levels. You
quick-
die once, you have to do the entire thing all over again.
And this is the only airship that has a question block.
And to add insult to injury, if you die, like the airship pretty much
quick.
just flies from the castle. Hey, there's a thingy.
Ow!
I hate
I
all the
shall
jumps.
defeat you! Ow.
I mean, save for the jumps, he's honestly not that much different from all the other Koopalings.
You will.
Yeah, that's true.
Ow. Ah! Damn it, fine, have it back.
You have to catch the one in midair. That's just how it goes.
Yeah, it's the principle of the matter.
Right. Now let's see what this king looks like. Right, man.
Going down?
And
He's oh god.
Oh, thank heavens! I'm back to my old self again. Thank you so much. Here's a letter from the princess.
You know, SGB pretty much ruined this king for me by saying it's pretty much like an overweight version of King Ramses.
Greetings. The thief that stole the whistle has escaped to the east side of the sand dunes, which we got. I have enclosed a jewel that helps protect you. Princess Toadstool.
that whistle, we got that back in World 2.
Ah, gotcha. Well, you're a little late giving that info to me, princess.
And suddenly we have the Tower of Babylon on the far right.
Mm-hmm.
Hello,
Or the
yeah.
tile of steaming dog shit. Oh, that's it, ladies and gentlemen.
Next time, we got Sky World.
Yeah.
But we're not even
I
in
know,
the sky.
I know it doesn't look like it right now, but it will.
If you say
Again,
so. Don't accept
Tower of
everybody.
Babylon.
I don't believe
Bye.
Bye
you.
bye.